So what will happen in that game? Okay, so Shimare there. So there is approach. Black is doing what? Pincer like this. Okay. So what next for white? So you can tenuki this like doing Shimari. What he's doing and what I recommend here. There is way to play, for example, here. I'm not sure press is so great. I think press is not, might be playable, but I think we see more this way. You know, that this variation. So what they played? He played a jump, okay, and what I recommend. So okay, that's on Fox. They show makes a shimmer here in variations. So that means so black may play extra move, but here I say that's blacks to here first, and then you play blacks 4. There is a pincer jump, and when white 7 this time you played here, and there is this way. I think the 8, 9, 10 is it's not something new. That's already we see this in some iteration in pro games on that pincer. Um, I don't know too much this, but yeah, seems to be playable. And also they show that way. So this is interesting. This one. So what if you push and cut there? That means you had to play this and this. I guess that's you can't really cut here, right? That's 10 is counter with 11, and this one is counter with this 11. So they are Miai. That's black is if you played here, you can capture. So it seems to be okay about that. And that means you can cut here. So maybe you had to take this, but that's not big enough, right? That seems to be good trade for white. It was black's corner, and white catch up a lot here. So might be okay. So maybe cut is not so great. So yeah, he says blacks 2 here. And then white just played 3. Okay. And then it's switched to another place. Why it's not working? Oh, okay. Just second. They delete from server, it seems. Reopen. Okay, that's good here. Okay, so instead, we got this one. We got this one. And so now black's here. That's, as I said earlier, that's like in local position is like one of the most expected. That's the main variation. Not. It seems to be not what I expect to be to white jump. That's supposed to be like a classic Joseki there. And yeah. So here white can consider tenuki or play in local position. So yeah. Here main moves for white. So this might be the pincer here, counter pincer, and black can push like this, but you capture the stone. You can resist around here, but there is here or here possible. And white here is another way. That's like you can push here, and still it's about to do this, and you can attack the white stone, but white can do things on the right. So there is things like this. Usually it's more like you play this first, and then you can play it here. You know, play this. But okay, play it here now. That's also there is way to get pushed to pincer. And it seems so what AI wants is just tenuki for this. Let's black play blacks 2 here, and you takes the Shimari on top left. And then there is a fight for top. And so black play extra move. And then this way. So it's kind of peaceful that way. That's why I choose here. And I think it's fine. Yeah, still aces. That's fine. So black here is obvious and white here is obvious. Black usually Kusumi and white has to push here, but he's not. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember. So this might be way away, but that's like the old way. And in modern variations, that AI says play this way, and yeah, it seems to be. It's also what AI wants to play this. So that seems to be this. Both of them study well that Joseki. So black can block here, and that's supposed to be the aim of one of the aim of Kusumi here for black. But now white's defense. So defense is threatening to do things on the bottom side. So you can block, but now what happen if cat there? If you try this, that's like you can catch a stone. So you get big corner. And if black's playing here, that's anyway. This might be okay. You can play it here if it's that way. You can play adversary, push. Can black play it here? That's still anyway dangerous. You know, even if you try this and play it here, that's this way is escape and cut. So can beat rebels. I guess you had to still jump there. Mm. That's yeah. I think a G might be great here. Maybe you can just play here. If it's that way, you cut and push like this might be interesting. So there is different way. And so what he played Tenuki, okay. And what I recommend here. Now AI won't just approach on the fourth line, the only difference, but that likes played perfectly for both of them here. So white played here to make a base. Yeah, that makes sense. And now black here asking for Taisha. I think Taisha might be okay for white because there is support of J3. So you can tell play this way because when you extend, you know, support of J3 is great for 1 and 7. And so this might be playable for white. So is it going? Yeah, he's asking for Taisha there. Yeah. So that's okay. Black resist here. Yeah, okay, interesting. What I said here. Also, I said play this Annie here. Okay, that's to don't let white connect this. I guess the what I think it's white is really okay to play this way because this seems to be a very good plan for white. So black can't really accept to play the Taisha variation like this. So that's black just played here, and so it's more simple. It's not really Taisha is more like Taisha is like doing this. It's doing this Taisha, and from this there is a lot of variations. Sometimes that just white played here, but you need good ladder. You can consider this way to make it okay. To get good ladder, if you get good ladder, you can just make it simple like this, avoid complicated variations. But usually slightly inferior for white, and you need ladder. This time you doesn't get ladder, so that's a trouble. You can't really play this way because ladder is good for black. So anyway, white can choose here, but anyway, white is super happy with this, I think. So as white super happy with this, and this leads to, if you don't know this, that's like some big variation. That's many variation. There is many variations of this. So um, it's one of the most complicated joseki. Um, Used to be played a lot, and this in the past was like at some point there is some pro coming with new variations and and destroy all ones at some point. And this is called the Joseki of thousand variations. So, very complex one. Okay, and yeah, that's still close game. this way. It seems to be just slightly better for white up to here, according to AI, but that's not like there is a real mistake. There is maybe like at some point there is something like half point mistake 2 or 3 times for black, but just like it just plays slightly inferior, not really mistake. And now that you see attachment here, it's the move I was showing. That's for me was looking that only thing you can do here. And since he got stronger, that seems to be nice. And you see black just played here, so that means you can capture there. Probably you can you do here? It's not enough. You have to capture here. Right? I mean this one, you might play this way. So it can be like this. But is it okay? That's might be okay, yeah. That's you can play this way, but you can play it here. So maybe not too bad this way. And that I think so. Black may play here and here, but still it's not Sente to play 4, so you should be fine. And connect is not Sente for black. That's you can Tenuki, so it should be okay. So yeah, it just go down. That's great. Great to just go down, and black played here anyway, okay. But now that he has to Tenuki and attack the bottom or attack the left, maybe one move might be to make it stronger here and wait to see what you should do. So okay, but if choose here, okay, attack this makes sense. So white here. But what I think about this situation? Oh, interesting. Instead of playing this, AI says it was better for white to just do here. Okay. Crazy. That's. I think it's black here. It's doing some cuts. But white can still play this way, right? Oh, okay, nice. So later there is maybe 2 for 3. Because if you tenuki this one, when black's here, white here, black's here, now this time it's white in huge trouble in bottom right. So you can't really tenuki this. So black can get the block in Sente. But white one is great for bottom side. So AI says it's better that way for white, and because white just answered here, that's losing 1 point according to AI, but still that's okay game for white. And still anyway, that's all the game was really, really close. And okay, AI move is the first thing I suggest. It's one of the things I suggest. It was to play here. And asking white, is white defending this or is white defending this? So for me, it's the question here that you can play here to ask question. Where is the direction of play here? What I should do? So if you are not sure, should you fight bottom side or should you fight left side? So this is you are asking white where is the most profitable way. And if white here it's AI variation, but now that's black 3 and straightening both sides. But if white keep doing this, that means now that's a huge trouble for this. Maybe you can attack this, or at least play the outside, maybe just already powerful. So that's white playing 4 like this, and now that's attach. And because black 3 was tenuki about the left side, that black can start attack there. So it's 10 like this, so maybe that means there is maybe co-fight there. But maybe black might just cut here. There's white here, black's here. White here, black's here. It's working. So the cut might be kind of success. I guess. So cut might be interesting. At least when you play here, that you should be careful. Okay. So black's choose here instead, and what I think about this. I says losing 1 point, but so no big deal. So white jumped here. Okay. Black's defense. And now white has to take care of this. Oh, he's playing here. Goes for cut. What? AI doesn't really like the cuts for white. Yeah, I was saying take care of this. The bottom here, it seems to be the importance. So that's AI says play this one. Threatening the cut, so black connects. And now you can play here, trying to connect them and make everything safe. So there is a fight here. But when you play here, that's, I guess, white can take care of more or less of everything, like doing this, and you should be safe everywhere. So usually, get strong before fighting. And when white cuts here, it's okay. That's you cut, and that's a strong attack. But maybe bottom side is not strong enough to fight. So that AI says it's this move here is losing like more than 10% win rate. So it should be a mistake. It's kind of first mistake of the game. And so other moves are more like slightly inferior. But this one is losing about 2 points. So this is the biggest drop of the game so far. And so that's black played this one right now, but just play the cut first and played here. So white is capturing 2. You give them. But now, after this, okay, white makes a profit on the right, but it's time to play here and counter-attack. Because now 2 stones here in trouble. And since it's weak group, white spend moves on the right to make a profit. But since it's weak group there, white is trying things here. But that's going to be big fight. And when you get things here, the trouble is moves like this is like you need defense, but it's very dangerous for white here. Because now that you can try to cut, and this is you can cut. So that means you will make a profit about, as white needs defense bottom side, you will make profit about attacking the left. And if white defends around here, when you jumped, maybe you keep jumping. But now that's like, what about this group again? Might be in danger. And there is black and push and cut there. So also dangerous for white. So white must be really careful. So black played here first. Okay, maybe a chance for white to improve. Slightly inferior for black according to AI. So white's played here. And this is, if white doesn't need running, so white is trying to make a base here and tries to avoid running and makes black weaker here. So that's a chance for white. Oh, anyway, it's close game according to AI. Since white played here, it's half points. So now that's more like 1. Oh, it's even 1 point better for black now. That's crazy. So black now can attack here anyway. Okay, you see? So that's why it suffered a loss in bottom left because he played the Ane 07. So white now pushing here, and yeah, plan of white was to catch this. So that's attacking. Black's here. Do you trade? I mean, that there is a theory you can let black play here or here to trade them. Might be something. I just played here to connect, okay. Can save maybe bottom left. So black's attach here. Okay. You should connect things at some point, but not so simple. I guess you had to connect there. That's, even if you cut here, that's connect is something. And that's black needs to rush playing here anyway. You can do everything, but maybe there is at very turns. But at some point here you can't play anymore. And maybe just you can play 11 that way, capture them. Because here you can do this, and that you should be fine. Even if black's here, you can do here, and black still need this one. And this means you can play this. Yeah. So that he connect here anyway. Okay, that here this one connects. So what that means? That you can play it here. What? This is working for him. If this is working, it's great for white. Okay, so you see when white here, black's played here. So that means now you can play it here. Because black has to play this, and even if you play here that you need one more. So yeah, he's doing this, and black is playing this, and white sente here. And that's, I think, black stones here are dead. So O2 defense, that you can try... so white played here, okay? If black tried this one, you can play it here. If it's that way, that's anyway cut, okay? And if you connect here, it's cut. And if you play this way, it's cut. So y2 here cuts. If you play here, there is a cut here. So you should capture them anyway. So that means black's playing here is losing the stones in Gote, because after white sente here. So I'm afraid that this move looks like dramatic move, but maybe the problem is before. Is problem already there? I'm curious, but it seems for me white finish in good situation here. Oh yeah. Okay, that's from here, it seems. So this situation extend here seems to be why connects not so great for black. So this situation is 3.5 points for white. So whites catch up something, and this situation was just half points. So it was still the close game here. And so black has to play there. Because you know when it's here, that the time you can play it here and this 4 is not real trouble. That you can connect. That's no cut compared to this one. So, you know, this is, as I say, the trouble here about the cuts. So that's, you need to connect here. And so white can make this, but black's cut. That's the I plan this way. So that you don't connect here right now, that's you say that there is time. That's maybe you can capture something else in exchange. But yeah, that's AI wants something like this, and this is just, it's a big move, but it's like a big gote for both players. That may be dangerous for white, so maybe black can do it center later. Maybe at this time, but maybe that might be here, and says if white here, that's anyway you catch something here and might be okay. But it's black played here, white played here, black now here, okay, and now this situation, there is so many variations on Fox, okay, but it seems this is not the best. It's chance for black to make it half point. Oh yeah. And this seems to be good. Yeah. And that's what I was afraid of. This, so here the situation is okay for black. When Y connects, it's okay for black. He can win by 3 points. But when he go down here, he's losing by 3. No, he's still winning by 3. Oh, that's what? Yeah, he says great to do, but yeah, that's, he don't finish well, I think. That's just half fun game. No. No, this, the situation here, it's white is ahead by 3.5 points. But that's crucial point of the game here. So AI says it's okay to go down, but the final results, I'm not satisfied for black. So AI says okay to play here, and this is okay. of course. And maybe just before. Yeah. Okay. This is white should play there because that time that's black can't really cut here, and there is this. So this is um, white doesn't like the idea of units here. You know, in case you play it here, blacks play it here. If you play this one, this might be Atari, and that you can connect. So even if you are able to play there, that's black happy there. So that's what you try to avoid. But AI says played one, and black will just switch to blacks two here. And that's a fun game. So perfectly playable. And so this white is supposed to be a bad one. You are able to punish. So push here first and play here. Okay. But this one, it's something you need to. That this one is not so great. What you need is connect. That's I think it should be the only way because it's trying to connect here because the black here, as we said, that's not really connect. So you need to connect underneath. And now here, so that's throw in and connects for white. And here AI says it was okay to do this for black. Winning by 3 points. You connect here, what means white has to play this one. You play 7 for 8, and now you play 9. And it seems, so white playing 10 here, so we'll get something from white 10, but it seems to be you win capturing race versus white. Because white, needs, you can't really play white here, this is like Gote for white anyway. And so it seems to be okay about liberty for black. So winning capturing race and saving this seems to be great. But now there is a big difference that blacks played here, whites played here, and this is something black should give up 4 stones, I guess, and probably play there. First, is it true? So AI says this, yeah, that's black here, and this situation should be Alfman game. This should be Alfman game, but that's already the situation here. When black's this way, it's 3.5 points. It's about 3 points win for black, okay? Black winning by 3 points. But this is, when he's playing here, it's white winning by half point. When we are here. So that's white wins by half point. So he already lost 3.5 points here. But now that he's playing here, gives center to white. And now that's white is winning by 3.5 points. So losing 3 points with this move. So that's 3 points, 3.5 point loss, and 3 points more. So with 2 moves, he lost 6.5 points. So black's H2, J1 is losing a Komi. So that's huge mistake for black, bad trade, and totally changed the game because here it was a chance for black. He can lead the game by 3 points. So it's of course not game over, but advantageous. And now that since it's like this, still playable game because it's just 3.5 points, but advantageous for white. Makes a big difference. Totally change the game. So that's from tricky move here. That's not supposed to be good for white. It's supposed to be that's alpha game here, according to AI, 50-50. And since he played there, it's supposed to be good for black. That's supposed to be a mistake. And black here was okay first, but yeah, as I said, that this is the way to punish white. Supposed to be the way because you save the stones. It seems, and it seems the. So this thing, as we said here, that's black here, white here, black here, white here, and you play this. So this way it seems to be, maybe you can win the semi. So I guess that's like you played here, captures, play this one. White may play here at some point, but you need to connect. Maybe you can play it here. But if you do it earlier for white, that's like black's here. And so you can try to make side shape, but that's, I think, okay for black. Because here, so white can play here, black can play here, white can play this one, black can connect, white can play, and black has time to play. So as you can see, black had still 2 side liberties. So that's black can win by 1 liberty. So winning the semi and save stones. Okay, white able to connect things here, but yeah, at least it's doing something for black can rescue them, so not too bad. So it seems to be okay. And so when he's playing here, that's he has to give up the stones and just make it back to 12 points. And when it's here, it's now that's why it is in good position with this move. 3.5 points ahead, so 70% win rate. So that's a big change. With 2 moves, it's like losing 20% per move. That win rate of black is more than... Oh. Okay, that's... Yeah, win rate is a bit strange, but yeah, that's losing 20%. And that's like losing 15... Yeah, about 15 more here. So he's losing between 35 and 40% win rate with 2 moves. So white here. White here and black just Tenuki. Okay. That's also losing points. So what's his... AI wants answer to white. So what is follow-up of black here? What is... What? Oh yeah. What is... okay, yeah. It's playing here, doing this. So now that you counteratory takes and play the coup here, or atory on this, so risk of fight to connect. So white here, black takes. White played 8, so you try to kill them. And then there is 10. So yeah, I guess that you can play like this. This one is double atory, but you can connect here. So even if I do this, you kill the left. So white will play here and here, and that's a big fight. So AI versions ends after 10, but yeah, that's maybe the plan. Oh, my bad, double click, sorry. So here, when blacks play here, that means white can be ahead of 1 move and be safe. So here, that's, black trouble is here. So when there is the move here, that this is good to defense. So now that's black, okay, we'll play somewhere else, but at least you can attack the left now. There is a big difference. After y2, it's white is strong, and that's black get a weak group. You can consider here, but this is a thing. White may be happy to defend the corner and develops in direction of top. So, okay, white's played here instead in the game, but still, it should be not so bad because it's making the game closer. A chance for black to, you can still play the coup like this. You can still do it. So when you do this, so it seems black here, or maybe it's no co-fight this time. Just to play this one. Okay. Just to play this way, and so black is catching something. Is he playing this? He just played here. So it seems he missed the Tesuji. I guess. And now that's white can save him like this. And that should be okay for white. A white play here, right? I think. And this is this black is a terrible move, like losing move. Um, this is supposed to be 1 point game. So this is white winning by 4.5 points here. If white is playing here, great for white. Because now that black here that you can block and should be okay, or just played here is also very, very good. So anyway, you got a good position for white here. And so when white here, and this is not usual from KJ to miss a move like this. That's surprising. And so this situation, so it should be 1 point game for him. That's playing here great. I don't know what really happened there. That he's playing here and that's why I do this. So probably really the wedge for KJ was probably blind spot. But that's really surprising because that's something like usual move to try cut. And now that's when he step back and on white answers here. This is white is 8 points ahead. So instead of 1 point game, it's 8 points. So losing Komi in one move. So it's like a disaster move. Win rate of white, instead of being like a 50-50, I guess. Yeah, that's like 50 situation here is like 56% win rate for white. So very close game, perfectly playable. And this time, it's now 92% win rate for white. So from close game, it's lost game. Not even playable. That's white can do a mistake and black can come back, but now that's 8 points ahead for white. So very, very good game for white. So black played here, and so just itself, white doesn't need answer. That's like playing here, it can be just enough. Or played some shoulder lead there, but play somewhere else. Maybe play this way to close more. I don't know. So it just played here. Okay, that's anyway. You can attack the this way. Attack 2 stones, K7, K8, and now that's Sunshine Invasion, but that should be fine. AI also wants this. Okay, AI wants to play here or this one. That's the two plans. Lose good in both cases. Okay, so now black's here. Black's here is answered here, right? And there is here, played here, Atari, a very old Joseki. It's been a while we didn't see this. So yeah, that's here. Okay, wants some fight. So this one usually is more like you played here, here, and this way. You played Atari, but I guess it's what is Ichiriki thinking is if you play this way, black will create a co-fight. And so because there is co-fight, it's a chance to come back with co-treats. So now on this one, it's anyway, it's like black needs something here. Is it true? There is still a ko. He can move, and even if white here, this way is alive. So might be okay, right? And you can play here for white, because this way now this is dead. So you need to fight a ko anyway here. But this time the ko fight is easier for white slightly. So yeah, black's moving here. And that's all in from black. Yeah, it realizes behind. And it tried all in, and that's tricky. That's what is usual here, is to get connects and capture. But he doesn't want this. So yeah, that's here. So the brave move is to play here. The bold move. And standard one. And we expect a connect, tiger mouth, connect, capture, you know? But that's black is fighting ko because he's behind. And that's his chance to... You can use co-treats to get better results. But yeah, he says, fine, play that ko, you will be okay. It's supposed to be okay. And that you win rate of white is 98%, so just great. And so whites played this one, and that make it losing some points, and now instead of 98%, it's more like 94. Um, and you still need to play the co-fights. So still, but that's it seems Ichiriki is coward here, but it seems to be winning anyway. That path. That's so this one is like okay for he played the co and it seems here AI says blacks 4 takes cut and then you can play somewhere else and white still winning by 9 points. And so here my bad, double click, sorry, easily, yeah, played here, and so this is he dodge the fight. So he wants to just keep it simple, don't fight the co. He's perfectly aware that KGA is strong at coming back with co-fights. So I think he tried to avoid the KGA's plan, and that's great pleasure. Great pleasure from KGA. That's he's telling, okay, there is a co-fight, I will come back. You think the game is here, it's like maybe you think the game is over because it looks like very head, but now that he feels the trap of co-fight, and so that's maybe Ichiriki, it's maybe just he respect too much KG's strength about fighting co. So that's here, dodging the co-fight. So black's playing here. I guess that's why I can do a thing here to manage. Right? So black's here, that's still anyway 9 points set for white. So should be okay. And okay, it seems there is a move here possible, but yeah, my move here is also good. That's what they show on Fox. So maybe that is 2 for 3 and black's 4 develop something, but white anyway not bad there, and that's still 8 points ahead that way. So I think it's what may choose Ichiriki because I guess one is just easy for him capturing the 2 stones, and that might be okay. So what he did? He did this one, okay. Slightly more active. But you see, black just played here. But this one, that there is idea of counter attack the black stone. So when black's here that he played shoulder it, okay. And that the game should be still okay for white. Yeah, that's very painful for black. That's still 9 points behind for black according to AI. And probably there is no really way to do something. Unless white made a big mistake. So white here, and white will save his stones here. Yeah. Like now, that's he played here. I guess that you can just play the Nobi to be super safe. But okay. He played his way, now his time Nobi. Black here tried to escape, but now he played the co-fight. And so this, he accept connect. And now he played here to threatening to catch them. So black solved the coup here, but white captures. And so that means white safe, not exchanging too much, except black's life. So I think this situation still very, very good for white. White is alive everywhere, and white got more territory because bottom right is huge, remember? Bottom right is huge. The left side can be slightly under attack at some point, and this is capturing here. So I will check what I think, but seems to be okay for me. So situation here. Yeah, evaluation says like 99% win rate for white, so it should be great game for Ichiriki. So white here, black's here, white here. Black play this one. White is playing here. Black Kusumi. So that's like no really tricky things. Now cuts there, that's big about the end game. Top right can be even in danger. So he defends. Now white here, and so white will be safe. Now he's blocking. Black's tenuki for this, so capture. Okay, summon game here, but white. Oh, black's found a fight here. Okay, that's right. Oh yeah, the block was threatening a little. Okay, got a fight there, but anyway, white is safe, you know. So white, black is playing here as co-threat. White playing here threatening to kill top right. Yeah, resist, cut there, takes coup, but white here will kill top left in exchange. So you can trade. Black connects, and now white is threatening to kill the top side. What I think about this? Yeah, still very, very good for white. Okay, connects here. So black still a lot in trouble. White here because he needs to secure eye shape. Black's here, white connects. Black here, there is a theory to get better about this fight. So now, when black's here, asking for life, but you can kill top left maybe. Black is making life, white killed. So top left is now dead. And remember, black played... so, yeah, now that he's white killing top left in exchange of black save this. And white did great reduction on top. Black here now, but white at already. Okay. Black's here, white go down. That's threatening his life, I guess. So answer, yeah. Now play this one. Improves white and threatening to do foresight. So black's defense. White jumped. That's okay. Maybe. So black seems to be safe because this is connect and this is connect. But is there a way to cut something? Might be nice. So we will see. That's white cut there. So anyway, profit in center. Now he's playing here, threatening to do cuts. Because let's say black connect here, white push and cut here looks great. That's now they're cut and dead. So black's connect, white attach here, and looks for cut, at least cut J10. So this one catches, that is still cutting points. And now, okay, white here, and that's a cut. So black may connect, but you can cut there. So that's still, this is not, this is dead already? Yeah, dead already. Just no, play somewhere else. If black connects here, you can cut here. And this is still 5 or 6 Dalmiai, so it catches something. So black now, anyway, that's like black is playing things, but he had no hope. So that's why he lost a group there. He takes some risks, but yeah, that's no chance. But yeah, since there is the move here, so this is okay about here because he can capture that way. But yeah, this one, since this is threatening both of them here, that's black here, white here, and black's here, white here. That's Miai now. So when so the thing is, when he played, he had no right to play there. He had to play this. He must play this to connect. I guess, but anyway, that's losing. Yeah, that's AI says played 1 for 2 and black's 3, but this is anyway losing by more than 10 points. So that's lead is too big for white. So that's terrible game for KJ here. I didn't expect that KJ playing like this for this game 3. For me, was playing way better in previous games. Played slightly inferior than what he did before in game 2. And gives that's maybe Ichiriki played better in game 2. And here Ichiriki played very well. That's like almost no mistake. So great from him. Dodge the big co-fight at some points, but anyway, in the end, he's forced to play co-fight, to accept to play co-fight versus KJ, but he managed very well. Anyway, he was too much ahead. And that's KJ do something like, yeah, the important point. So that's this was not supposed to be correct by Ichiriki. And up to here, it was like more or less like the game 2. That's a close game. Both of them maybe played not totally perfectly, but the small mistake of each other canceled each other. But when it's here, that's black should really not play here. Maybe still close game here. But when he played here, that's like starting to be okay for white. And black missing that spot was a very important thing in the game. So this yeah, it's this way, this way. It was supposed to be. The nice way to do is come back in that game here. Maybe KJ was thinking it's okay for him what happened in bottom right because he got this. He got this to play co-fight here. So probably was thinking okay because of this. But that's not true according to I. He was losing points, but this one, yeah, he must play this. He must play this, or in worst case, playing here maybe okay. I think that can be killing white anyway. So he missed that spot at 1 here, and I don't know why he didn't see this. And so when it's here, the step back here, white Solvi Agi was terrible for him, and now after this is behind and he had no chance in the game. So just this one is like losing move. Up to here there is a chance that was game like still playable here, and but the step back here killed the game. So this move was the losing one. And after this, no chance for KJ, and that means Ichiriki wins this with killing the center here. Ichiriki is winning game 3 and win this semi-final 2-1 versus KJ and reach the in-cup final for the first time. So that's probably one of his greatest achievements in his career so far. And so we'll play best of 5 match versus Sheke. And so remember, last edition of in-cup, he lost in semi-final versus Sheke 2-0. So that's he had to do better than the semi-final of last edition. But I think he improved since. His result in Japan, that he won some many titles in Japan since the last edition. So there is big change. And yeah, it was in 2K21, the semi-final, so it was 3 years ago. So yeah, for me, since Sheke doesn't improve that much, was still is still top. He's still on the top, but not the greatest in China, not really. But he did very well in this tournament, anyway. But yeah, I think Ichiriki is not the same player or compared to 3 years ago. So really not the same player. So I think he will be able to play close final match. I will be surprised if 3-0 this time.